Hey everybody, welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Nick.
And I'm Chris.
This week we're watching a sci-fi classic, Planet of the Apes, 1968.
Yes, we definitely need to specify the 1968 Planet of the Apes
Yeah.
and not the 2001 Planet of the Apes,
Woof.
which nobody should watch.
No. Yeah. A lot of people forget that this is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Ourselves included, I think.
Yeah, I think we say a lot of it is just filtered through parody.
Yep.
And people forget that it's actually a really, really great movie.
Yeah. So if you are into classic sci-fi and people in monkey masks, this is going to be right up your alley. But yeah, let's get into it. Planet of the Apes. Enjoy the show.
And we are now recording.
Are we? We are. Look at that shit. We're recording.
All right. It has been, folks, we have a long road ahead of us. This is behind the scenes stuff today. Long road ahead of us. You don't know the long road we've been down already today.
It's been a lot.
We upgraded some tech in the studio. We had to move some shit. We're getting old.
Yeah.
yeah. Moving shit is not fun anymore.
It never has been fun.
Yeah,
It used to be
yeah.
acceptable. Don't like doing it. Yeah, but we got some cool stuff coming down the line. We got and have to figure out how to use a Stream Deck.
Mm-hmm.
And
fart sounds, slide whistles, all that cool shit will be coming. All the Morning Zoo stuff will be coming soon.
And we got and have to figure out how to use a new, very nice webcam.
Elgato face cam, yeah.
So that's going to be an adventure. So, be on the lookout for that bullshit. Yeah. You start the movie?
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Feels like something's off. Oh, yeah, we're not watching the movie. Also, Alexa, get ready to podcast. Since we don't need the all green.
Yeah. Oh,
There
yeah.
we
That's what Daddy likes.
We're back to, like I said last night, Munsters level lighting right now.
Yeah. It's so good. I love it. Purple and green, baby.
Oh, man.
We're watching Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, and how fucking awesome of a movie is this?
It's really good. I forgot how good this movie was. And it's not without its like weird ass hokey
Oh, yeah, for sure.
60s sci-fi shit, but that's a product of the times. Like you can't not have it.
For the longest time when I was a kid, these were just like, oh God, Planet of the Apes, like, because it was always on like against Godzilla movies. Like if they didn't have Godzilla on, it'd be Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
So for me, it'd be like, fuck, it's not Godzilla.
Yeah, Sci-Fi Channel, right?
Yeah. So like I hate fucking Planet of the Apes. Like no. And then like when I was in high school, I actually like watched the first one on AMC.
Yeah.
And holy shit, yeah, was I turned around.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of these in a long time. Like I was a kid the last time I saw any of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I remember
I watched these like regularly for a while, up until maybe like my mid 30s. And I will say I haven't seen one of them now in probably 5 years, I'm going to say.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I mean I would check them out when they would be on Sci-Fi because I used to
Actually,
like
no, check that. I did watch Beneath, like
Oh, is that the sequel?
that's the weird
The
ass
third one.
the sequel, the second one.
Oh, it is the second one.
Yeah, just super dark and grim, like
Yeah.
let's just spoiler, let's blow up the entire world at the end of it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I would occasionally watch them when they were on Sci-Fi because my mainstay channels were Sci-Fi, Comedy Central, USA, TNT, and TBS, the ones that showed movies, pretty much. And like cool shows. But they would show this, and they would also show the TV show.
Yes, I do remember that when they showed the TV show. They showed it on FX for a while, too.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, like when FX first came on.
I probably watched the show more than any of the movies, but I still don't really remember any of it because I was that young.
See, I'm the opposite. I've watched the movies way more than the show. Even the last movie, which is like kind of based on the show, I think I've seen more times than I have the show.
Yeah. I don't know. That's all my reminisce about it. Like I watched it as a kid. Like that's
all I avoided it as a kid, but I once I got into it, like man, I do love these movies.
Yeah.
And I will say,
does the visual quality get better in them, or is it all? Because I know it's all kind of around the same amount of years.
I wouldn't say it gets better. It changes because like they're so like the second one's probably the closest. Excuse me, the second one and the last one are probably the closest in like visually to this one.
Yeah.
Because they're the only ones that let me try that again.
Yeah.
They're the only other ones that actually take place like in this setting. Because the third one is the time travel one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's how it kind of kickstarts the apes taking over to get to the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes place in the 70s. And then the fourth one, which I think is probably my second favorite behind this original one, it takes place in the 90s, basically, is when it's supposed to take place.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's the one that's like a zombie movie, kind of like when the apes take over.
Yeah.
That one, I love that movie. Conquest.
Yeah. I like having watched this one now, I do want to go back and watch the rest of them and try to hang on to some of it.
Yeah.
But I'll be damned if I don't have to be in a fucking mood to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, I can, because like you said, it is like 60s sci-fi. Like it's very like there's a buy-in.
Yeah, there is an aesthetic to these movies that just everything is super bright lit. The makeup is good. I like the makeup.
Yeah, the ape makeup is amazing,
especially for the time.
Yeah, even today when I was watching this, like I would rather see creatures that look like this in a movie than like CGI creatures any day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with like the technology that they can put into a visual effect.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
You could
absolutely
get this look
without as much work probably as they had to do back then.
Yeah. I think the budget for makeup on this was like 20% of the budget.
There's probably like makeup people listening going, "You fucking assholes have no idea what you're talking about." Like, yeah, they could do it easier now.
It's fucking no
slack
problem.
offs. Yeah.
No problem. Well, I mean, it's the same with everything else. Like the technology gets better year after year after year. So obviously they have better resources. They have better they can computer generate 3D model fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Molds.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a real artist probably wouldn't do that, but they could. There's money in that. You heard it here first.
We copyright that.
Yeah, that's ours.
I like this beginning sequence, how it is very hectic and like
there are beautiful shot setups in this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Artist level.
The one that stuck out when I was watching it this morning, there is one that I wish like Mondo or somebody would do a poster of because it would look amazing. It's going to be coming up in probably like 5 minutes.
Is it Charlton Heston's ass?
Beautiful, fucking gleaming white ass, just beaming fucking energy. No.
Yeah.
There's a shot of the sun's going down and it's the three of them just walking along the top of a canyon.
Yes.
And it's this amazing. First, you see like one of them go by, and then two of them go by, and then the camera kind of pans out, and you see all three of them, like just in front of the sun, like on the ridge of this canyon, and it looks just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like I want that like in a Mondo poster. Like they would make that look amazing.
Yep.
We never figured out. Metal coasters not conducive to beer cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sitting here clinking away.
You are, you bastard.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch bastard. We have custom coasters.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. God damn. I was saying before the mics came on, we have come a long way. Not to pat ourselves in the back too hard.
I mean, this is what happens when you're able to throw money and passion into something.
That is true. You figure out ways to get your computer off the tabletop and open up the space more.
Yeah. Yeah. You buy cool stickers and you hand them out to people. You buy fucking coasters that have your logo on them. Which, I mean, anybody can do that. It's not a lot of money. You just need to go to Sticker Mule and spend a little bit of money. Yeah. I think I spent $10 on them.
Yeah, they do the samples where you can get like a couple of them for like $10.
Shout out to Sticker Mule for, oh my God, always delivering.
Yeah. I'm slowly rebuilding our sticker hoard.
Yeah.
I'm up to 100 stickers right now.
That's a half a day's worth.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So, one of the best and worst parts of this movie for me is Charlton Heston.
Yeah,
that man chewed on the fucking scenery.
It never really got to me until I was watching it like critically today. There were a couple of scenes which is like, all right, Chuck, Jesus Christ, fucking reel it in. Like,
he goes hard.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily so.
We just there's one coming up actually in a minute where Landon puts the American flag on the on the shore, and like Charlton Heston like just loses his shit with laughter. Like,
yeah, that weird overdub on it too.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Also, why do they show this guy climbing through this one tube to press each individual button like over and over again?
Yeah.
Climb through the tube, hit the red button. Climb through the tube, hit the yellow button. Climb through the tube, get out.
Most important part, climbing through the tube.
Yeah. Same fucking tube.
They they didn't prepare for a water landing at all. Like they didn't, no kind of procedure.
I would assume that they would have, because it's like the ideal way to do it.
Yeah, like what if something and we land on like a planet that's entirely water?
Yeah,
like they have no idea where they're going. It's just I don't know.
I mean, are you looking for plot holes in Planet of the Apes? Is that what you're doing right now?
Shit, maybe I am.
Don't do that.
Trying to be critical, damn it.
Yeah. I mean, there's critical, and then there's like, what the fuck are you doing?
And again, like, not even again, like I didn't even mention this yet, but what is the point of their mission? I get that they're exploring, they're on an expedition.
I mean, is it like a Trek style mission?
But they're not going to return anything of use to anybody. Like,
yeah,
because they know they're going to be gone thousands of years.
Yeah.
So by the time they get back with whatever they find, they're going to be like, even if there are like humanoids that they can talk to, they're going to be like, oh yeah, we knew this shit years ago. We figured out a way to fucking,
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not to like, colonize, because they brought one woman.
Yeah.
And unfortunately she meets an untimely demise.
That was cool. Cool looking effect.
I always thought the ship always looked like I think it's the Cobra Stiletto, fucking from G.I. Joe.
It does.
Yeah. I always thought that was cool.
Yep. Oh boy, man, these fake beards kill me.
Yeah, they do look pretty fucking horrible. The hair and the beards.
It's got that fucking hard cut line in it. Like, what are you doing? What the fuck? Let's just grow a fucking beard between movies.
At sharp right angles. Like, yeah.
That's the thing. Like, grow a beard between movies, and if you don't have to have the beard, shave it.
Yeah.
But then you've got at least a starter beard that they can add shit to.
Oh man.
I'm in the pro beard society. I don't know if you knew that.
Some of these gorgeous shots. Like, I love that. They're just down, cruising down this canyon.
All these landscapes, yeah. Yeah, wherever they filmed this, like, they found a really good place to do it.
Yeah, clearly in the Southwest somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is all supposed to be like Westchester and Connecticut, like.
No.
Well, I mean, in the movie, like.
Yeah, I know that, but we don't have rock formations like that.
Yeah.
That's not our bag. That's a desert.
Let's see. What are the other things I liked about that? I mean, like,
I like that it's not just one set of makeup. Like, there's gorillas, There's orangutan.
Orangutans. There's chimps.
Chimps. Yeah, like it's cool that they're like, it's a society and everybody kind of came up at the same time.
Racially, they're pretty cool, you know?
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, somebody must have hit the one of these.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think you have to be older to appreciate it. I think that's another reason why I just couldn't get into it as a kid. Like, I don't know. They're just like, yeah, they're monkeys. Okay.
Yeah. There's also the fact that like, if you weren't a kid or like alive when this came out to appreciate like just the aesthetics of this.
Yeah.
It's retrofuturism. So everything is shiny clean. Everything has like a big giant clunky button. Like they didn't think that like everything would have a touchpad. Like
yeah.
You know, like so it's hard to think that this is the future when it's obviously 60s tech.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
60s version of the future.
Yeah. So like you were saying, like there is a high buy-in that way. But that's not the movie's fault. That's our expectations and what people thought the future was going to be back then.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, is it to its detriment? I guess a little bit, but you can't blame the movie for it. So you got to look past that. And you got to look at Charlton Heston being a fucking ham.
He does a lot of like, ooh, and ah. Yeah, I know when people do impressions of him, they do that, but like he really does a lot of that in this
comes
movie.
From that.
Yeah. Ooh.
You damn dirty ape.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you like?
And they're such a fucking dick to Landon, too. Like, he's like, they treat him like a little kid. Like,
yeah. I mean, like, is he the one that wrecked your fucking spaceship?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He was sleeping.
Last I checked, you were fucking flying the ship there, Taylor, when we were all asleep.
Yeah. Twat.
I was going to mention this earlier, and I totally forgot. When they discover the woman's body, like that she died in the sleep thing, like that screeching fucking noise that accompanies it is so like to this day, like here's the American flag thing.
Yeah.
It's like ear shattering.
He looks like Willem Dafoe. Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
I will say the sound in this movie is fucking incredible. The music, just the weird, like the dun dun dun, like the drum music, that like.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like you're looking at it now and you're going, I mean, yeah, you can make this for a handful of dollars, but like this was a big budget movie.
And this is also another one of those things that's been watered down through the years through parody. Like,
oh yeah,
most people's, probably their frame of reference for this is through parody. So like all that music you've heard parodied, like you've seen the ending parodied, you damn dirty apes, like all of that you've seen before.
Yep.
So it doesn't have that big, like as much of a shock.
Yeah, they take a lot of the stank off of it.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the ending, but if you are not thinking in 1960s brain, you won't understand it.
Yeah. And again, we because of Spaceballs, just like Alien a couple weeks ago, Spaceballs totally has blown that reference. Like,
it ruined it. It's not
a surprise for anyone anymore.
No, the ending to this movie is just a part of pop culture.
Yeah,
and even if it wasn't just for Spaceballs, it's so ingrained into our DNA at this point. But I think a lot of people won't get it. Well, I don't mean to sound demeaning, but if you're not in that mind frame of what was happening culturally in the 60s,
mm-hmm.
you're not going to see that it's paralleling the Cold War and what could happen if the nukes go off. That was really, without them doing the sequels and shit, that's where my mind goes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I see it as a strong cultural influence. If we as people just bomb the shit out of each other, we're going to decimate the planet, and then we're going to start back over, and then the goddamn monkeys are going to take over.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Apes.
Yeah. Thank you.
They're not monkeys, they're apes.
Yeah. Like, again, thinking in the time of the 60s, like, the goddamn monkeys taking over can mean, like, a few things and none of them,
Accidental racism. Sorry, folks. Sorry.
Yeah. But it is. I guess you kind of do, like, lose something a little if you're not, like, in step with that vibe.
Yeah.
And even like towards the end, it's another hammy fucking Charlton Heston thing where he's talking to Lucius and he's like, "Yeah, keep them flying."
Yeah.
Like, what? The
What?
flags of discontent. Like, never trust anyone over 30.
That's it. That's the birth of punk rock.
Yeah.
That's it. Planet of the
Charlton
Apes.
Heston, father of punk.
Oh,
I feel a sticker coming on. Charlton Heston with like a mohawk and like a nose piercing.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Keep them flying.
Jesus Christ. Lord help us. Yeah. What did you not really dig about this movie?
What did I not really dig? It does take a while to get to the apes, I think. Like, we do have a long setup of them just kind of wandering. But but this leads
I don't
into
hate
something.
that.
I was saying it leads into something I like, which is the reveal of the apes. Like,
Yeah.
that just is that scene of like, they're, if you think, thinking about this realistically, like this whole beginning of the movie, how terrifying it must be to be in a realistic situation where you do not know where you are. You have been traveling for 2,000 years at this point.
Yeah.
You don't know, there's been some kind of accident. You don't know if it's fucked up everything for you. We're on this place that seems deserted. We can breathe the air. Like, there's water.
Yeah.
But they don't come across any like birds or bugs or animals or anything.
I didn't really notice like there are nothing but humans and apes.
Yeah. And when the first kind of life they do see is those terrifying fucking scarecrows, the giant forbidden zone, things, and like, all right, so that like tells us, okay, there's something lives here, something vaguely humanoid.
Yeah.
That has at least hunted something else that is using its skins to make fucking scarecrows. And then like just this reveal after reveal of like, okay, there are humans here. Okay, there's great. We've come 2,000 light years from home, and it's the same bullshit basically. It's another group attacking humans. Yeah, like we have to run for our lives. Nothing has changed basically in all this. Mm-hmm. That's a long, like, winded way of just saying like it's the uncanny. It's terrifying yet familiar at the fucking same time.
Yeah. I'm with you. Like, I kind of appreciate the build up to the apes. Yeah. But it's coming. Yeah. So I don't know if it's like they're just like it's intentional pacing to build up your anticipation because you kind of know where it's going. But if they wanted to do that, don't call it Planet of the Apes. Like, yeah. Give it a different title so you kind of don't know where it's going. Like, is it some crazy monstrous thing or is it apes? Like,
yeah. And also, like, Planet of the Apes, kind of a misnomer. I mean, like, we really only see like this one tiny-ish city of the apes by the water. Yeah. Are there more cities? Like, what's going on out? Give us a little more info.
Yeah. Where's the rest of everything?
Yeah.
But I guess if they're implying that this is the way the world is.
Oh fuck! I think we missed that shot that I was talking about.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I dig the intentional pacing. I think it works well in this. Like, some movies it really doesn't. Or is this the shot you're talking about?
No, actually, I do think it is still coming up because I forget how long they wander.
Yeah. There needs to be more to this.
This is it right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With that like solar flare going on.
Yep.
Or lens flare. Yeah.
Like how awesome like a wide like fucking rectangle like poster of that.
Shit, yeah.
Like right here where it zooms out.
Yep. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Bang. That's your money shot. It's just so cinematic.
Yeah.
And I think, like you were saying, because it's so watered down by parody, everybody forgets that this is a movie-ass movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's hokey in its concept and some of the, like, the acting execution.
Yeah, especially to us now.
But the way they made the movie is no fucking joke.
Yeah. Oh, man, like, it's just a barren wasteland, but it still looks amazing.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get into some numbers here?
Yeah, I'm still.
Or you want to talk about it more?
No, because I haven't like pinged a legitimate gripe. I think, like the beginning is
my gripe
long.
is the acting.
Yeah,
it is hokey.
I guess that would probably be it. I mean, I can't fault the makeup. Like it seems some of they do get a little like carried away with like the references to like normal kind of human society that like, oh, it's flipped for gorillas. Like,
yeah.
What did they say? A gorilla
human
for all
see, human
season.
do.
Yeah, human see, human do. Like things like that. Like, all right, we get it. Like, yeah.
I wonder if the book was like that, or if they added a lot.
I actually have a graphic novel based on the original story that I have not read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd like to know if like there's that like cheese to it.
I guess it's more of like just a straight up like city of apes. Like it's like what you would expect a normal like American city to be, but like it's just apes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess like the Tim Burton ending is kind of more in line with the ending of the book.
I don't really remember the Tim Burton one that much.
Most people don't because it's better off not in your brain.
I went to the theater and saw it.
Yeah, so did I because I was excited they were making a Planet of the Apes, and then, oh boy,
yeah, I don't remember hating it, but it's just it never stuck with me.
Oh, I didn't hate it at first, but then like, pardon me, upon rewatching, like it does get worse and worse, and like,
oh really?
The ending of the movie is so bad. I remember that because I bought everything like because this is when like VHS and like DVDs were just dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I remember I bought it when it came out, and it came with a little card that actually explained the ending of the movie to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it had a little diagram that showed like why like how, like because Marky Mark leaves the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And then like after he leaves, it's implied that fucking Tim Roth leaves. His ape character leaves. And then like, when Marky Mark gets back, like he finds, everything is a planet of the apes now.
Yeah.
Which is I guess what happens in the book. Yeah, don't watch the Tim Burton fucking remake. I
don't need Marky Mark in my monkey movie.
I will say the second remakes are awesome.
Oh, the ones with Andy Serkis?
Yes. Is it Rise, Dawn, and War for the Planet of the Apes?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of them.
Oh, dude.
And I don't know, man. Like, those came out when I was just in horror mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Dawn is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
It is like dude. Fucking watch Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I will say probably the first one it might be my least favorite of the three. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think it came out in like 2000. Was it the same year?
Five-ish, wasn't it?
I think it might have been the same year as Dark Knight. Might have been. So like maybe 2008, 2000.
Yeah.
Shit. We have... Stop just randomly fucking...
I mean, but where's the fun in that? Oh, good. We just saw Charlton Heston's dick.
Yeah. Dong in a G-rated movie. Yeah, no. The second one of those movies is amazing.
Yeah.
It is. That's when they're really like kind of like balancing the human and ape story.
Well, so that whole thing is kind of where the third movie of like the original series is kind of their thing, right? Where it's the catalyst for the apes taking over, right?
No, it's kind of its own thing. I mean, there is like I guess you could say...
Or is it like a reboot?
No, I guess you could say it is part of it because it does reference this space mission like taking off. In like the beginning of the movie, they say like, oh, you know, this mission is taking off, and they mention like Taylor and all their names. But the first movie is about like this virus that yes, okay, yeah, the virus like makes the apes smarter. It's like an experiment that they're doing, and that like it leads to this virus that also like kills humans. It's like this deadly virus.
Okay.
And then like in the third movie, you find out like if you survive that, there are actually like lingering effects that kind of don't take effect until later on, which would lead to these ends up to these why you get these humans in this movie.
Okay.
Why you don't have talking humans? Why you have dumb like primitive humans?
I got it.
It is but like the main story is basically about Caesar, like the leader of the apes, like he's being challenged by like a fucking, like a rebel, like kind of hothead fucking dude, Koba, who was just like, we could fucking crush these humans.
Yeah.
Like, let's just fucking kill them all, like, and just take everything, and like, let's just be in charge. Where Caesar's more like, no, we need to just like find a way to like just live in harmony. Like,
yeah.
If we do that, it's just going to be bad. Like, no.
Do the apes in that one, like, do they speak? Like, they're super intelligent enough to speak, or they're doing, like, sign language monkey talk shit?
I want to say... they're speaking by the second one, because they don't speak in the first one. You find out that Caesar speaks at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
And I think in the second one... If they're not outright speaking, they're like communicating like with sign language.
Okay.
Definitely by the third one, there are monkeys that like speak.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are way, way better than they had any right to be. Like they're fucking really good.
Yeah.
And I will say again, the first one is probably the lesser of the three. The second one being a goddamn fucking masterpiece.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You've convinced me. I'll watch your damn monkey movies.
The third one I think they tried to make too much like the second one, and it doesn't. It's okay. It just doesn't really like. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's the Return of the King of the.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Of the ape verse.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, Return of the King is a fucking banger, and I'll watch it anytime. All right. All right, let's throw down numbers now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hell yeah.
All right.
For me, fuck, man. I'm going to give this a fucking 9.
Damn, son.
I love this movie. I love these movies. Like, there is the inherent hokiness, like, to it.
Yeah.
I think if you can accept that, like, these are fucking amazing movies. Like, these are, like, a cornerstone of my, like, movie, like, growing up, like childhood, like not even childhood, I would say like adolescence, like because I really like didn't really like start to love them until like high school.
Yeah. I'm gonna rate it high. I can't go a 9.
Yeah.
Like Charlton Heston is that bad, and like some of the the inherent hokiness that we were talking about, like, is that bad where it knocks it down to like a 7.5
really
for me, which is still fucking good.
Yeah,
like that's a good, I feel that's a good score.
See, Charlton Heston doesn't get on my nerves that much because like as hokey
he was killing me.
Yeah, like I could still laugh at it and enjoy it. Like
yeah,
the best. I mean, like he can, the fact that he can laugh at himself, like in Wayne's World 2.
Yeah,
is can we get a better actor in here? Like,
it's fucking.
Oh, I remember a girl that was on Pine Street. Yeah.
I don't know. I think there were just there were better options at the time for this. Like, I think Robert Redford could have nailed that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been good.
Could have brought enough drama without overdoing it. And he's still, I mean, this is what, 68?
68, yeah.
Robert Redford was a fucking household name. Like, I mean, Charlton Heston was fucking Charlton Heston. But, I mean, what was his big one before this? Probably fucking the Ten Commandments, right?
I think that's his, like,
that's biggest, his crowning achievement, I would think.
I think that's, like, his biggest one of all. That was, like, the 50s.
Was it? I thought that was the early 60s.
I want to say it was the, like, late 50s. And that movie's older than I think most people recognize.
Yeah.
Ben-Hur, maybe?
Was he in Ben-Hur?
Yeah. Judah Ben-Hur.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He has a style that is just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Like, he is. I think he's way over the top.
I think he's good for theater.
Yeah, he's theater acting in a movie. Yeah, I can see that.
Where like you have
the heavy emoting.
You have to be big.
Yeah. Donner is just grumbling back there.
He's
he's more of a new school.
New school approach kind of guy. All right. You ready for some trivia?
Let us do the trivia.
All right. There was a lot of trivia in this section here. I'm going to edit this out because my wife sent me a picture. Oh, it's our son playing video games, soaking his feet in the foot bath that I got her for Christmas. Look at this sumbitch.
That's amazing.
Is that... The kids have it so good today.
Holy Christ. When I was his age, I'm out there in a plastic lawn chair in my living room.
You're sitting on the floor. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
It's a video game chair. Leave it alone.
Fucking ass on the floor, back against the fucking bottom of the couch.
Do you remember
till my ass went numb?
Horrible ass 90s video game chairs.
The like half moon shaped.
Yes,
thing? Yeah, they came back.
Did they really?
They are current.
Oh God, those were the worst back then.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the ones that had speakers built into them.
Yeah, I do remember that. If you don't know what we're talking about, it was basically like a check mark that you sat in.
It's a Nike swoosh.
Yeah, with like a rounded ass, and like they would
cripple you.
Yeah, because like the seat was like an inch off the ground.
Yeah.
Like yeah, and it was you basically had to get your ass onto the floor and then like hop your ass up into the chair. And then like it would rock. So like if you would rock too far, you would go flipping back over.
Yep.
Like yeah.
Well, we had one of those. We had like one of the dirt cheap ones too. It was like hard plastic.
I have spent countless. I know both of the chairs. Like I have spent thousands of hours in. The first one was like this old like 60s heavy metal and like padded leather folding chair. With like 10 pounds. Yeah. That was in my room when I was a kid. I remember sitting on that, like playing video games just constantly.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, later on, I had this chair at my parents' house, and then like in my first apartment, before I actually had like a couch in front of like a video game system.
Yep.
It was a green, like heavy plastic, like outdoor. I still have the chairs out back, the same kinds of chairs. Yeah, like lawn chair that would just fucking. Yep. Had the perfect arms on it, so you could just sit there right in front of the TV.
Yeah. Did you have that friend who, for some reason, had a school chair in their house?
Little fucker. Yeah. Where'd you get that?
What the fuck, man? Did you find that in the woods somewhere?
I know every now and again they would like sell shit off at our school if they got like new furniture in. So maybe it was probably one of those.
But like it's like the fucking hard plastic with the metal frame.
You have somebody with like a desk. You fucking nerd. You need a school
the desk. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get back to trivia.
All right, folks. Before we get to the trivia segment of the podcast, we want to take a second to tell you about our friends over at Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web and topics that you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
That's right. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
You can browse articles from topics that you choose and start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening to the web.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Cardassians from Star Trek. It will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud.
It gets Star Trek specific. You can get right down to it.
Yep.
They even have podcasts as well, believe it or not. You can explore trending podcasts from over 80 different countries. I will let you in on a little bit of a secret. You're going to find the Big Dumb Monsters podcast there as well. I actually have been using this. I've been using Newsly to actually listen to the podcast lately.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. Believe it or not, I have. They even have digital radio at Newsly.
You can download and use Newsly for free now at www.newsly.me and use the promo code DUMBM and you will get a 1 month free premium subscription.
So check them out. Head over to newsly.me and tell them, you know what? Tell them the Big Dumb Monster sent you.
Yeah, do the thing.
And now, back to the trivia.
During breaks in filming, actors made up as different ape species tended to hang out together. Gorillas with gorillas, orangutans with orangutans, chimps with chimps. It wasn't required. It just naturally happened.
I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah, which I think makes sense because they're in groups in the movie. So, like, I'm working with you. I'm going to try to build a rapport with you.
Yeah, also probably, like,
they're on set at the same time.
Yeah, you're probably doing makeup at the same time. Like, same people doing your makeup. Like,
yeah.
So you're just naturally in a group that way. I would, assume anyway.
Yeah. Roddy McDowall, an experienced actor, recommended to his companions in makeup that they should frequently add tics, blinks, and assorted facial gestures to add a sense of realism to keep the makeup from appearing mask-like. McDowall reportedly became a merry prankster with makeup, driving home with his makeup on and shocking some of the drivers on the freeway. That's fucking awesome.
I did notice that he did a lot of, like, movement and stuff when he wasn't talking.
Yeah, and
he
that's
hissed and, like, huffed a lot.
Yeah, and that's also like a really big makeup quality thing. Is like if you can emote through it.
Yeah,
that's a good makeup job, and they definitely can. Like, you see a lot of their parts move.
Yeah.
All the ape actors and extras were required to wear their masks even during breaks and in between shots because it took so much time to make them. Because of this, meals were liquefied and drunk through straws. That sounds miserable.
Yeah. Here's your liquid Reuben, sir.
Oh, God.
We got the extra wide straw that you requested. Oh, just chunks of... Like,
you know how, like, you if you're drinking, like, a strawberry milkshake, you get that chunk of strawberry through?
Yeah.
Imagine that with
corned beef
pastrami.
And sauerkraut.
Just chugging Russian dressing.
Oh, fucking the other day.
I should not say chugging Russian dressing, and then you go, oh, man, let me tell you.
No, my dad was watching a college bowl game the other day.
Yeah.
And it was the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
What the fuck is Duke's Mayo?
I go, how do you sell enough non-Hellman's mayonnaise to sponsor a bowl game? Yeah.
That's got to be a regional thing.
It's got to be the South thing. But, like, one of the announcers got in trouble for saying a bunch of racist stuff that I apparently wasn't paying attention to when the game was on.
What?
Yeah. He's like, we're down here in El Paso with all the illegal immigrants. Yeah. You're saying stuff like that.
What the fuck?
But at one point, they were, like, doing shots of the crowd, and they were chugging fucking Duke's mayonnaise. Yeah.
God.
It is so just these drunk,
Fuck.
yeah, like
Ugh.
like all tailgated up football fans just chugging warm mayonnaise.
That's some straight Buffalo shit.
Yeah, the El Paso heat. Yeah, they're gonna slam somebody through a table and chug a gallon of mayonnaise. Oh,
You know, El Paso or Western New York. You fucking scumbags. Ugh.
oh.
Ugh. I don't want to go on anymore. I don't even mean with this show. I mean, like, with my
done.
life.
Yeah, I am done. You see one human chugging mayonnaise, and it's all over.
Ugh. All right. Charlton Heston was sick during much of the filming of this with the flu. Rather than wait for him to get better, the producers felt that his hoarse voice added something to the character of Taylor. According to Heston's diary, after filming the scene where Taylor and Nova are forcibly separated, he wrote that he was feeling like hell while shooting because of his illness and felt even worse, quote, every time that damn fire hose hit me. Can you imagine, like, oh man, I really feel like shit, guys. I got the flu.
Yeah. It's gonna work for 12 hours.
Get in this cage and I'm hitting you with the fire hose.
Yeah, you're gonna wear a loincloth all day and we're gonna hit you with a fire hose every 15 minutes.
Yeah. Can you imagine? That's like the fucking scene from UHF. Who wants to drink from the fire hose?
Oh man.
That sucks. Rod Serling admitted that he spent well over a year and 30 or 40 drafts trying to translate the novel to the screen. And until I saw this the other day, I did not know that Rod Serling helped write this fucking movie.
Yeah.
And it should come as no surprise because it is very Twilight Zone-y.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's got that.
Yeah, the whole twist.
It's got it's got the twist ending, but it's just vibey. Like it's Twilight Zone vibey.
Yeah, I could see that.
Where everything that is supposed to be normal is the exact opposite. It's a fucking cage.
These bamboo cages, yeah.
The makeup team consisted of over 80 makeup artists, which is a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, you think about the level of makeup. I mean, like, there's so many actors. Like, there's different like levels of the makeup too. Like, you have the main screen actors.
Yeah.
You have like the mid-range actors, and then like the background people. So there's different like types of masks and.
Yeah, like the background guys are probably just got a latex mask on.
Yeah, basically like a Don Post like Halloween mask they're just throwing on.
Yep. The old silver shamrock.
Yeah.
This film contains Charlton Heston's first nude scene, and getting to his age, I hope the last.
Thanks, Chuck.
Thanks for showing your dong. That is the sound of drugs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
During the crash sequence, two very recognizable sound effects are heard. The first is a rocket-like sound of the Batmobile starting up from the television series Batman from 1966. And the second is a roaring whine of the engines of the Jupiter 2 from the original television series Lost in Space.
Okay. I dig it.
Yeah. I am always down for something that references Batman 66. Because that show...
You're going to enjoy the better known ass segment of this podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Then. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Ingrid Bergman regretted turning down the role of Zira, as it would have given her the opportunity to act without relying on her beauty. Because Ingrid Bergman was a fucking smoke show.
Yeah.
Her daughter is famous. It's Isabella Rossellini?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I believe that is correct.
Yeah. Fucking female Dave Foley.
I was going to say, it looks exactly like Dave Foley.
Or does Dave Foley look like her?
I would say Dave Foley looks like her, probably. I think she's older than Dave Foley.
By a little bit. Because he would play characters like meant to be her.
Yeah. There's the one that fucking Scott Thompson played, fucking Francesca Fiore.
Yeah.
He was Bruno Punch Jones.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That was so grisly. Fuck. I fucking love that show.
I was watching yesterday from the new series, the episode 3, the one with Doomsday DJ.
Oh, yeah.
There was also the one with the Shakespeare bust that comes to life. It's like spraying blood and guts everywhere.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That Doomsday DJ sketch is one of the funniest things ever.
The hell is it? Roller Skate Key? Is it
the
fucking
Here's
song?
Melanie with brand new key.
Brand new key, yeah.
I've got it on good authority that she's got a brand new pair of roller skates, and then you've got the key. Oh, what's it? It's named like Maniac in the Morning or something.
Yeah, something.
Maniac in the Morning.
He's talking about his mutant child.
Yeah, today is the 5th anniversary of the what the fuck does he say? The birth of my twins. You cannot imagine the pride and joy that the pride that filled my wife's face when we looked upon our daughter, and then 5 minutes later, when the afterbirth came to life, grew teeth and gnawed off my daughter's arm. Oh, good. Luckily, the arm grew back. So who's the mutant now?
Who the fuck makes TV like that? Like
nobody.
Just
That's
them.
Such a shame. Yeah. Anyway, here's Melanie.
It was
with
brand new.
The look that, like, as soon as he stops talking,
Just like dead.
Yeah, the dead, cold stare that goes over his face.
Anyway. Oh, Jesus. All right, where were we? All right, here we go. Blake Edwards was originally slated to direct the film, but dropped out prior to filming. I don't know if you know Blake Edwards. He
did like a bunch of comedy movies, like in the 70s and 80s.
He did Breakfast at Tiffany's, and
did he really?
I think all the Pink Panther movies.
Yeah, I think you're right. He also did like Blake Edwards, A Fine Mess. He did this movie in the 80s with Bruce Willis and Kim Basinger, Blind Date. I believe that was him also.
Wait, is that the one that was based off the game?
No. Like Bruce Willis is like this, like.
Right, I'm not crazy, right? There was a Blind Date game, and then there was a
game show,
and then there was a movie based on it.
I don't know.
Something.
No, he was like this. It was like this yuppie, like businessman in L.A. in the 80s, and like he gets set up on a date with Kim Basinger, and like I forget who sets him up. Like, whatever you do, don't let her drink alcohol. Like she's she's crazy when she's drunk, so don't let her drink alcohol. And like they go out, and he wants to fuck her, so of course like he gives her a drink. Mm-hmm. And like she just turns into a goddamn nightmare.
Oh,
like,
awesome!
Yeah.
Like on one drink.
Yeah.
Oof. All right. 2 statues of the lawgiver were constructed. You'll love this. One was put in a scene and later deleted. And the other is seen in a museum after Taylor escapes and tries to run away. After production, one of the statues ended up in Arthur P. Jacobs' backyard, which I think he was the producer of this.
Yes.
And the other ended up at the home of Sammy Davis Jr.
One of them then ended up at Roddy McDowall's house.
Oh, really?
Where Dana Gould moved into, who is a huge Planet of the Apes like fanatic.
Yeah.
So he used to say, like, he said, like, for a while, like, I just had this lawgiver statue, like, out by my pool. Like,
that's awesome.
I think he donated it, like, to the Hollywood, like, retirement home or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And our last fact here, the filmmakers heavily debated the fact that the apes speak modern English, which Taylor understands, a clue that they are actually on Earth. In the original script, the apes were meant to have their own dialect, which Taylor learns while mute. So the audience understands the language, which would be presented as English, when he does.
Okay.
But I mean, that's just kind of convoluted. Like it's
See, also this like the map you can tell looks kind of like where Long Island like meets New York.
yeah.
Also kind of a giveaway.
Yeah. Was that like the Hudson right there?
This can't be, much less of a wasteland today.
It could be. It could be Times Square in the 80s.
Yeah.
That was kind of a wasteland.
All right, we will move on to the better known as segment.
All right.
First up, we will start off with director Franklin J. Schaffner. He, director of this, but also some other pretty big movies.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Patton. Right after this movie, 1970, that was. Some of his later ones, not so much. He also directed The Boys from Brazil in 1978, Papillon in 1973.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. That's Dustin Hoffman, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Patton, we mentioned 1977. That was right after Planet of the Apes in 1968. And really before that, nothing like pretty, notable to us anyway.
Yeah.
It looks like they did a test reel for Planet of the Apes in 1966. And it shows up in a few people's bios tonight. We will move on to Charlton Heston.
Charlton, Cold Dead Hands.
Yeah. Like we mentioned, his biggest, most known roles probably is Moses. 1956 is the Ten Commandments. I told you, yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, also notable for reading the lyrics to "Cop Killer" on a
That's right.
on the news.
It was like a congressional hearing or something, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Him and Dan Quayle.
He played Zeus in the 2001 Tim Burton Planet of the Apes, which I believe should just get the Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull treatment, and then it just doesn't exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus. Oh, God. Simpsons joke. Help me, Dr. Zeus.
It's going to be stuck in your fucking head all day.
He was the football commissioner in Any Given Sunday, which that movie had like everybody in it.
Yeah.
Let's see. He did some narration.
What?
Yeah.
Narragansett?
That's not a word. Some narration in Armageddon, 1998. Let's see. Did some voice work in Disney's Hercules. He played Hamlet in 1996. That's right. He's in the Mouth of Madness, 1994. That is a awesome movie.
I love that movie. Where the fuck is Charlton Heston in that?
He's like his book publisher, Sam Neill's book publisher, isn't he?
Maybe?
That's what I believe so. Jackson Harglow.
I love that fucking movie, though.
Such a good movie. True Lies he is in also. He shows up. I think he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's boss in that. He shows up very briefly in Tombstone. We mentioned Wayne's World 2 in 1993.
Yeah.
Let's see. Man for All Seasons, 1988. Dynasty and the Colbys, its spinoff, 1985 and 87. Actually, he was on 49 episodes of that spinoff. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Jesus. Midway, 1976. He did a lot of disaster movies in the 70s, too.
I mean, everybody did.
Yeah, 1974. Airport, 1975. Which was in 1974. Wow. Huh. How about that? Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers.
Oh, I forgot. That's another, like, iconic role right there.
Yeah. Cardinal Richelieu.
That one.
Oh, yeah. Soylent Green, 1973.
It's people.
It's made of people. Call of the Wild, 1972. We had to watch that, I believe, in English class in like 8th grade.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anthony and Cleopatra, 1972. He played Mark Antony, who he played earlier in his career, too. I forget what, but we'll get there. The Omega Man, 1971. I do enjoy that movie.
That is...
It's I Am Legend.
Yeah.
With Charlton Heston and zombies instead of vampires.
Yeah. That was the original movie version, right? Or was there one before that?
There's a Vincent Price one. I think it's before that, isn't it?
Yes.
Last Man on Earth.
Yep.
Yeah. That was like I think it might be the first like interracial kiss on screen in a movie, maybe.
Which, the Omega Man?
Yeah. Or one of, anyway.
It is maybe on film, but not on
TV with Star Trek.
TV with Star Trek.
Yeah. Let's see. He shows up briefly in Beneath the Planet of the Apes. Basically just because, spoiler, he's like, I'll be in the movie only if you can kill me in it.
This is the last one.
Yeah. Julius Caesar, that's where he played Mark Antony earlier. That was 1970.
Antony.
The Warlord. This shows up in a lot of people's
Oh, really?
Yeah, bio tonight, because it was Frank Schaffner's one of his like first movies, if not his first movie. El Cid, 1961. Ben-Hur, 1959. Touch of Evil, 1958. That is an Orson Welles movie. That is,
it's also a Judas Priest song.
And then, probably his biggest role of all time, The Ten Commandments, 1956.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before. I do enjoy that movie.
It's a lot of movie, though.
Yeah, it's like it just never ends. It's like 3.5, 4 hours long.
Yeah, when they would play it on TV on Easter.
Yeah.
It's all day.
But I always watched a little bit of it, at least.
Well, yeah, 'cause it had like every fucking movie star in it, didn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking what's his name? Yul Brynner, the guy that
Yeah.
the Bill Hicks bit. It always reminds me. He does a bit about in the 80s. Yul Brynner did a bunch of like anti-smoking ads after he died. And like they came out after he died.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm Yul Brynner and I'm dead now.
No, Jesus
from
Christ.
smoking. And like he would talk about like him and then like this runner guy. His name was Jim Fix, who like dropped dead of like a heart attack, like in his mid-30s, and like he was Mr. Healthy, like runner guy.
Yep.
And like he would just talk about how like fucking he's like Yul Brynner just out with he's got 2 whores sitting on his cue ball noggin, smoking, drinking, just fucking. You have Jim out in a dewy track at dawn every day. He goes, Yul would pass him on the way home. Like, oh, Yul, that life will catch up with you someday. Like, oh,
Bill
God.
Hicks.
Yeah, I just butchered that bit, but
Yeah.
God,
I get it.
Yeah, Bill Hicks is a goddamn treasure. Oh, Yul, that life will catch up with you. And then he played Mark Antony again in 1950 in Julius Caesar. That was his second role. Moving on. Roddy McDowall played Cornelius in this, of course. This is probably, I would say, his biggest, role that he's most known for. Aside from that, I mean, he's Peter Vincent. We talked about him before in Fright Night. Yeah. Which I do love that movie. Let's get these out of the way. He's been gone 20 years now, maybe. Let's see. 1998. Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, so 25 years he's been dead. One of his last roles was a voice role, 1999 in Godzilla, the series, the animated series.
It was
based
not
on the shitty 90s Godzilla movie, yeah.
That movie sucked, but that cartoon was all right.
That's like the general, like, kind of a belief among fandom that cartoon was awesome. Yeah. As shitty as that movie was. I don't remember that cartoon. But whatever. Fans are never wrong. Nah. He also did some voice work in A Bug's Life for Disney. Let's see. That was 1998 as well. He did a lot of DC voice work, too. I forgot. He was Jervis Tetch, a.k.a. the Mad Hatter, in the Superman animated series and in the Batman animated series. Did some voice work in Pinky and the Brain, 6 episodes there.
Snowball. No, Snowball.
It sounds like one of the other mice, maybe. Like
I think Snowball might have been a cat in that.
I don't know.
It's been so long. I used to religiously watch that fucking show, but
He did a couple of episodes of Gargoyles too.
sick.
Yeah. Just it looks like one in the series, and then in Gargoyles, the Goliath Chronicles. Also did a voice in Duckman for an episode.
So good.
Um,
Tracy Takes On. Jesus Christ.
I did not know this until I was doing this. He was the voice of the Breadmaster in the 90s Tick animated series. I fucking loved that show. And the first episode with the Breadmaster is one of the funniest episodes of that show.
Oh, really?
He's like this baking themed villain. Like he's his henchman is named Buttery Pat. He's just made of butter. Like it's just, yeah. But there's a line from that first episode that I still will try to work in wherever I can today.
Yeah.
And it's like, the Tick finally catches up with the Breadmaster and he just goes, "Chef of chicanery, your buns are mine."
Oh, no.
It's fucking
You try to work that in?
Yeah, I have said that multiple times.
You're a fucking savage.
Yeah. I am the only person who gets that line. Let's see. He was in the Dream On sitcom on HBO. He did a voice on Camp Candy.
You're just going to skip over Two Stupid Dogs and SWAT Cats?
Yes.
Fuck you. SWAT Cats was awesome.
I don't remember SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats was fucking ridiculous. So it was like two cats who had like just like crazy tech.
Yeah.
And they were like vigilantes. It was awesome.
Wow. I remember Samurai Pizza Cats. That was awesome.
So take Samurai Pizza Cats and then adjust it for the extreme 90s.
Yeah. Also did a voice on Darkwing Duck. Did an episode of Quantum Leap.
When you're in trouble, you call on DW.
Yeah, there was an animated Prince Valiant movie. For anybody who doesn't know, which is probably a lot of people, Prince Valiant was the comic strip you skipped over in the Sunday comics.
It certainly was.
Yeah.
Bowl cutting motherfucker.
Yeah. This looks boring as fuck. I am not going to read this.
There are so many words.
There's a lot of words here, and there's a lot of crosses. This looks a little Jesus-y. I'm really here for the Calvin and Hobbes. Let's see. More voice work. Pirates of Dark Water. 5 episodes.
Oh, that show was great.
That was a cool show. I do remember that. Did 2 episodes of Matlock, which he preceded with 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was he did Matlock in 87 and 89, and then Murder, She Wrote in 85 and 89. Fright Night Part 2 was in 88. I think Part 1 is 85.
You might be right.
He's in the movie Overboard with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. I did not realize that. He's in that Remo Williams, one of those Remo Williams movies. Didn't realize there was more than one.
I know the name. I don't remember what the fuck those are.
Yeah, I remember Fred Ward being in that movie, and I don't remember much else past that.
Oh.
I think he's is he like a superhero or something? I don't know.
Were they like made for TV movies?
This one was.
movie.
Yeah, I think the first one was like a movie. Back to Roddy McDowall. Let's see. He was a voice in the GoBots movie in 1986. I remember the Rock Lords. They were like these shitty they were Transformer rocks. They would just open up and it's like, oh, it's a robot. And
I remember those.
Yeah. Shit toys.
Garbage.
Fucking GoBots.
They're the Kmart of the Transformers world.
They were. They really were. He was in Fantasy Island in 5 episodes between 1979 and 1982.
Shit. Was he on the fuck boat?
He might have been. There was at least a couple people who were on the fuck boat. He's in the animated Return of the King.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
1980.
My man Samwise Gamgee.
Black Hole, 1979. An episode of Mork and Mindy, also in 1979. Buck Rogers, 1979. Trapper John.
A lot of TV.
Yeah, he
79.
did a lot
Holy
of TV.
Shit.
There it is, the fuck boat. The Thief of Baghdad, 1978. He did 2 episodes of the Wonder Woman TV series in 1977 and 78. He was in an episode of Laugh-In.
I'm trying to like identify most of this shit, and like it's really not.
He was in the Planet of the Apes series too, Galen.
I don't know what most of this is anymore.
Yeah.
Macmillan and Wife, I know.
He of course played Caesar in the later Planet of the Apes movies.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy.
Jesus Christ, he was in all the ape movies, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Either as Cornelius or Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're just kind of like into the lane.
Yeah, this is where.
Here we go.
Hey,
2 episodes of the Batman 1966 TV series. He was the Bookworm. I do remember him.
nice.
Almost everybody in this movie was on the Batman 66 TV series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was in Cleopatra in 1963, playing Caesar Augustus. The Longest Day, 1962.
Twilight Zone. Yeah.
Episode of Twilight Zone, 1960. Well, like this is back when like movies and like stage acting were just like Shakespeare things.
Yeah.
So a lot of Shakespeare credits, like The Tempest. Like everybody has like Shakespeare credits in this.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of that like summer in the park kind of shit. Big Timber.
Macbeth, 1948.
He was in a movie called Big Timber and a movie called Tuna Clipper.
The old tuna clipper. I call him Big Tinder as well. You can even call him Thunderhead if you want. Son of Flicka.
What the fuck is that?
My Friend Flicka was a horse movie. I think that is the one of the sequels anyway. Yeah,
there it is.
Flicka.
I don't think anybody cares about movies in 1941.
There's got to be something somebody gives a shit about. We are just not those people.
Yeah, it's not me.
His first role was in 1938, and I See Ice.
God.
Next up, we have Kim Hunter, who played Zira in many of these Apes movies. That's probably her biggest known role.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, aside from that.
That one.
Yeah, she was Stella in A Streetcar Named Desire. So that is who Marlon Brando is screaming for.
Yeah.
That movie would have been much, much better if she was in ape makeup in that movie. Just saying. I had to watch that.
Remember when Flanders is like tearing his shirt off going, Stella, you put me through hell.
That's the Simpsons episode where they do the musical called Oh Streetcar. Oh, Christ, I remember. That's a great episode.
Yeah. A lot of Simpsons references tonight.
Yeah. Who are we talking? Oh, yeah, Kim Hunter.
Yeah.
She did a lot of TV, like a shitload of TV, like through most of her career. As the world turns in the 90s.
I think we've discovered that, like, if somebody doesn't, like, fucking murder it in film, they're in some movies and then they just crush TV.
Well, this also, like, was at a time when, like, basically, there's way more people acting, proportionally now than there were then. There's more projects now. There's more people,
Yeah.
So it was a much smaller world. So if you're in, like, something big, you're going to be in tons of other things, too. So, like, everybody's credits in this are, like, a roadmap for, like, TV history.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But one of the things she was in 1990 was Murder, She Wrote. Did an episode, coincidentally, not one of the ones with Roddy McDowall. Come on, guys, coordinate. What the fuck?
Get with it.
Yeah. Let's see. What else was she in? The Rockford Files, 1979. Beretta, 1976. Ellery Queen. Ironside.
Police Story,
Marcus, like a lot of just these one-offs on TVs.
These are like those middling shows, too.
Yeah,
like,
Love American Style. You have Mission Impossible, Night Gallery, Columbo, Gunsmoke, Mannix.
Yeah, I'm not loving this.
Yeah.
Bonanza.
Alfred Hitchcock Hour.
You got that going for you, I guess. I actually liked Bonanza. Like,
I never
it's a
really.
good show.
Yeah, they played it like I remember on the Family Channel when I was a kid,
Yeah.
which is now Freeform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll play it on a lot of like Me TV. So if you go to like
Yeah.
if you go to like the really sketchy Hot Dog Charlie's and fucking Cahoes, like that's on the TV there because they won't pay for cable.
Yeah, or go to a relative's house who's over the age of 60.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
If Fox News isn't on, it's Me TV.
Yeah, like it's not even a real channel. Like,
Yeah, they get it somehow.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you get Me TV.
I know, like if I'm clicking through, like on the website, it's way up in like the 1200s, like way the fuck up there.
I don't think they show a TV show from before 1970.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We have Maurice Evans, who played Dr. Zaius. Again, probably his biggest known role. He was also in Rosemary's Baby.
And The Jerk.
Yeah, and The Jerk, 1960.
On the Fuck Boat.
1979. The Fuck Boat, 1980. Fantasy Island, 1978. Streets of San Francisco, Columbo, both 1975. $6 Million Man, looks like a TV movie, 1973. He was in 12 episodes of Bewitched.
Nice. Again, Me TV.
Yeah, or Nick at Night.
Yeah.
He was in the Mod Squad for an episode. Rosemary's Baby, 1968. Same year as this, Planet of the Apes. There's an episode of I Spy. And again, 2 episodes of Batman 66 as the Puzzler.
I don't remember the Puzzler.
It's the fucking Riddler when they couldn't get the Riddler.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. We can't get fucking, what's his name? Frank Gorshin this week.
Yeah.
Or John Aston. So, fuck it, you're the Puzzler.
Oh, that's right. That was John Aston.
Yeah. He played Macbeth in Macbeth in 1960. Again, The Tempest in 1960. I guess the same one that Roddy McDowall was in. Dial M for Murder, 1958, the Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Mm-hmm.
Macbeth again in 1954. King Richard, 1954. Hamlet, 1953.
Jesus.
Scrooge, 1935. And that's it for probably stuff of note. His first movie, White Cargo, 1929.
That seems racial.
Yeah, probably. Or like cocaine.
It's 29, so probably not. Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know.
The manager
Rubber plantation implies South America.
The manager of a rubber plantation marries a native and she tries to poison him. Oh boy.
Yeah, that could go either way.
I'm gonna say it's racial.
I am not convinced that it's not drug related.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that was back when shit was still in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
James Whitmore. He, I believe, was the president of the assembly in this. His most notable role was Brooks Hatlin in Shawshank Redemption.
He was so good there.
Yeah. That is a heartbreaking role.
Yeah.
And just a great movie in general.
It really is. Like that's one of the best movies ever made.
That there's very few movies that I can put into this category. A Sunday afternoon movie. Yes. Yep. 100%. Yeah, because that's more of like a relaxing, like kind of like just you're not going to get too riled up. Or like a Saturday afternoon movie, you want a little action. Like I'm going to go out and do something later. Yeah, I want more story on a Sunday. Yeah, exactly. I want a little drama maybe on a Sunday. I keep hearing my wires like touching shit.
I think it's your headphone wire touching your mic stand.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like get away from it, and I don't know.
Flip it over your shoulder.
Goddamn mess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we? Jesus Christ. Who are we talking about? Oh, the guy who played Brooks Hatlin. His name was James Whitmore. Whew, we're back.
Yeah.
He was in Fun with Dick and Jane with Jim Carrey and I forget the girl's name. That was 2005.
I don't
Did
know.
an episode of CSI in 2007. The Majestic, also with Jim Carrey, 2001. The Relic in 1997.
I don't think I've seen The Relic.
Me neither.
I know I've seen the cover for The Relic a million times.
That was like a TNT movie. They played The Relic a lot. I never saw it, though. Nuts.
Yeah.
1987. That's a Barbra Streisand movie. You okay back there, buddy?
I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's going crazy.
Yeah. Adventures of Mark Twain, 1985. Oh, I remember. That's an animated movie.
Adventures of Mark Twain?
Yeah, I vaguely remember. Yeah. Now I definitely... It's stop motion claymation. Yeah, I definitely remember seeing this shit.
I may have seen that.
It's very weird.
It looks it. I'm good on that. It's back.
Yeah. The White Shadow, 1980. 2 episodes of that.
Mark, I love you. I don't. Yeah, there's not.
Gunsmoke.
There's not really a whole lot grabbing me here, man.
Yeah, The Virginian.
Tora. That's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, 1970. I thought that movie was like the late 50s, early 60s. 1970.
Jesus.
I think I kept him just to show like the craziness of like the credits, because like this is a guy who was like in this movie for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And he's in like, Bonanza, like we said, Gunsmoke, just all these, just huge things again, because there just weren't many people in acting at the time.
Yeah.
Anything else? No, that's probably it. Rawhide,
Twilight
Zone, Route 66.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Wagon Train.
Oh, Wagon Train.
We'll get there. I can't give up now. God
Come on.
Oklahoma, 1955.
God damn.
A lot of musicals. Kiss Me, Kate. Red Badge of Courage, 1951. And that's it. First role, Undercover Man, 1949. Moving on, Linda Harrison, who played Nova. I want to say she was like the studio executive's girlfriend or something like that. And
Oh, really?
that's how she ended up in the movie. Yeah. This is probably her most well-known role. She was still in stuff as of 2021, Midnight Massacre. She was in both Cocoon movies in the 80s.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she is. I checked earlier because I had the same question. I'm like, I thought she died.
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought everybody that was in Cocoon is dead.
Yeah. She was also in Airport 1975. And it looks like it's a Wonder Woman short in 1967.
I think the greatest part about Cocoon is that you can watch the guy from the oatmeal commercials talk about his boner.
He was like 49 when they filmed that movie. Yeah.
He looked fucking harsh.
Yeah. God damn.
Life was not kind to Wilford Brimley.
Yeah. Not at all.
Fucking love him though.
Next up, we have Lou Wagner, who played Lucius. He was the teenager that fucking Charlton Heston was giving advice to.
Yeah.
Keep them flying. I keep saying that.
Charlton Heston, father of punk.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta remember that. I gotta make that happen. Let's see. He was in My Name is Earl, 2006. Yes, Dear on CBS. That was 2003 through 2000 through 2006. He did a lot of TV one-offs. He was in an episode of Coach, LA Law. He's in Star Trek Deep Space Nine and The Next Generation.
Hell yeah.
One episode each. The Golden Girls, Hunter, Chips, Quincy, Matt Helm, Happy Days, Columbo, So again, like these people who are just like inconsequential in this movie have these huge like careers on like all of the shows, like Dragnet 1967, Mayberry, RFD, Lost in Space. That was his second role, 1967. Moving on, we have Woodrow Parfrey.
That's a fucking name.
Yeah. He was Maximus in this. Again, like, who the fuck was Maximus? But he's on all kinds of shit. He was in Remington Steele in 1984. The new Mike Hammer.
I saw one of his credits up at the top, and I'm gonna gush a little bit.
Yeah.
You know it's coming.
He's in Quincy. He's in The Sting 2, 1983. The Fall Guy, 1983 also. Sorry, we gotta see all.
Yeah, IMDb is doing us dirty now.
I did open these earlier. He's in Used Cars. That is I think it's Christ, what is his? Kurt Russell. That's a Kurt Russell movie. Thank you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Barnaby Jones.
Dallas. Yeah. Barnaby Jones. WKRP in Cincinnati. BJ and the Bear. ABC After School Special. He's in Beretta. Little House on the Prairie. Charlie's Angels. Kojak. 8 is Enough. Police Story. Outlaw.
Josie motherfucking Wells.
Fucking classic Clint Eastwood Western.
That is almost the perfect Western.
He is also, aside from that, he's also in Dirty Harry as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen all of Outlaw Josie Wales.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, as a massive Clint Eastwood fan and Western fan, that movie is a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
They could have chopped some of it out, but everything that's in it is good.
I gotta sit down and watch it.
Yeah, this guy, Woodrow Parfrey, plays the carpetbagger, the guy who's selling the magical cure-all tonic shit. The guy in the white suit, Josie spits on his fucking lapel.
Yeah.
How's it do with stains?
And yes, he is also in Dirty Harry in 1971. I've been scrolling through like a lot of just like one-off TV credits. That might be really it as far as the big stuff.
Yeah.
Bewitched shows up again. Like I said, it's all the same shows. Like,
well, I mean, there were only so many shows.
Lost in Space, Hogan's Heroes.
2 episodes of Hogan's Heroes.
Again, he played 3 episodes of Batman 66. He was Vincent Van Gogh, the fucking Van Gogh themed fucking villain. Get Smart. He was in an episode of.
They had the dumbest fucking villains on that show.
We got Vincent Price. Cool. Who's he going to be? I don't know. Egghead. Great. Yeah. He likes eggs. He was in 5 episodes of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. My Favorite Martian, Honey West, The Fugitive.
Warlord.
He was in an episode of The Munsters.
Shit, yeah.
My Three Sons, Perry Mason. Just all this. Oh, The Untouchables. All this classic TV. Gunsmoke. Yeah,
I'm losing it.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We also, another backstory. We ordered food before this, and my sandwich is sitting there, and I am so hungry right now. I didn't want to tear that sandwich up. All right,
just gnaw the ass off a chicken sandwich.
Jeff Burton is up next. He was Dodge.
Oh boy, those are some fucking titles.
Yeah, Dodge is probably his most notable role. He was also in Get Christie Love, Coffee, 1973. He did an episode of Night Gallery, 1972. He was in an episode of The Partridge Family. McLeod, Bewitched, 2 episodes. My Three Sons, Dragnet. He was in, again, 2 episodes of Batman 66.
Fuck yeah.
Playing Shamrock. I want to say he was like a henchman for somebody. I don't know who the villain would be, though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shamrock?
Let me see. Do we get like I'll be a mummy's uncle. It's okay. It's not a like Irish themed villain. Is he just working for the Joker?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Hi, Donner.
Donna Reed, 1966. And that's it. He was on The Fugitive also.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Control, Shift, T. I suppose I should fucking read it now. Norman Burton. Who the fuck was he?
Oh, he's in Diamonds Are Forever.
That's why. Yeah, he played Felix Leiter in Diamonds Are Forever. He's also in Bloodsport.
Fuck yeah.
1988. He's in The Towering Inferno in 1974.
An American Ninja 5.
His final role, American Ninja 5 in 1990.
Can you imagine how that's how your career ends?
On American Ninja 5.
Any of them.
But in 1986, he was also on Murder, She Wrote. A lot of 80s TV, Simon and Simon, Facts of Life, Chips. I thought he might have been on The Fuck Boat. Did an episode, 9 episodes of Wonder Woman.
How are we going to tie the fuck boat into our merch?
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Beretta shows up for like the 4th or 5th time tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Kojak, The Terminal Man. I remember I read that book in high school. Yeah, Diamonds Are Forever.
I don't think he likes that we're mocking him.
Yeah. And that will do it for the better known as segment of the show. Hooah.
Crapshoot.
Yeah.
Fuck boat.
Is he trapped in here? Is that why he's barking?
I don't think so. He can get around.
Is the door closed? I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this. Like, I mean, I love this movie. Like, as far as Crapshoot, like, I don't know what to say in the Crapshoot.
I mean, all we can really say is like it's a good movie. It's a cultural touchstone.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I think like this. I think is like key. Not only if you're like a sci-fi fan, but I think if you're like a horror or monster fan, like I think this is like a kind of like a required viewing.
It's entry level.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, like it is one of those things where like the cultural references, like you're probably already aware of so much of the movie, but like,
yeah,
give it a shot if you haven't seen it because it is a great movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, you can't have the napkin either.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Oh man, I watched Pepsi, Where's My Jet?
Oh, yeah. About like the Pepsi contest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
Just, yeah. Like
I don't know why they broke it up into 4 episodes. Maybe just to make it appeal to the binge crowd.
Yeah. Most likely.
But it was pretty well done. Like, actually, it was really well done. It was very entertaining. I don't know if anybody out there is like a pop culture nerd as much as I think we are.
Yeah.
But like that was huge. Like, because they're showing all these old commercials. I'm like, I remember that one. And
I do remember that contest, and I remember like it changing halfway through where they said like, you can't actually win the jet.
Yeah. Well, they changed the commercial twice.
Yeah.
Because of it. Which I mean is like a major plot point of the documentary. But yeah, because it was originally 7 million Pepsi points, and then it was 700 million Pepsi points, and then the next time they changed it, it was 700 million Pepsi points. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Because they fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what? They owed that motherfucker a jet.
A jet. Yeah. You told him he'd win a jet. All he needed was the points.
Yeah. And I mean, I get where they're coming from because like they're a corporation. They got to watch their ass. They meant it to be a joke. You didn't say it was a joke.
Yeah, exactly. You advertised this as a contest, as a thing I could win.
Yeah.
Where's my jet?
But it wasn't in the catalog, I guess. So, which is where you order your shit from.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's ticky-tacky. But they would have... Because, like, that whole thing actually really did do a lot of damage to the reputation.
Yeah.
They would have been better off buying that dude a fucking jet.
For sure.
Because
it would have just all gone away.
Because in the process of them, like, fighting it, they dug up a lot of dirty shit that Pepsi has done. Like, this crazy contest in the Philippines that they did, which was, like, basically a lottery system.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they get all into it in the documentary, which it's fucking grim, dude. Like, Pepsi's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Well, which, I mean, they're a giant corporation. Yeah, they're dirty by default. But yeah, check that out. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Let me see. What have I watched? I've seen, like, I haven't seen shit recently because I've been, like...
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I just realized today's Sunday. Fucking new episode of Tulsa King.
I haven't started it yet.
It's so ridiculous, but I am so hooked on it.
Is it in on the joke?
No, I don't think so.
Is that what makes it better?
Yeah, I think it does. Because it's by the same guy who does, like, Yellowstone. So, like, he's definitely playing to a crowd.
Yeah.
And I think they're like, that crowd is just all in on it. Like,
I slowed down on Yellowstone. Like, I loved what I saw of it, but I only saw up to episode 5 because then I was talking to Shelly. I was like, hey, I'm really enjoying this show. Do you want to watch it with me? I'll restart this whole thing.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, we can do that. And we just never have. So I've been, like, stuck at episode 5.
Yeah.
I'm, like, dying to keep watching it.
Yeah, I forget where I was going with that. But yeah,
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King, I God damn it, I love this stupid show.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Trying to did I watch something horror-y recently that I did not enjoy?
I watched like 75% of VHS and I fucking didn't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if maybe I got to get all the way through it for a payoff of some sort.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because it all just looked like poorly made vignettes.
Give the second one a shot then, maybe, because I think that's probably the highlight of the entire the entire series. We watched Bodies, which I guessed the like ending of like 20 minutes into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. More of a thriller, I would say, than a horror movie.
Bodies.
It's like a comedy. It's like a parody of like Pete Davidson's in it. It's all like about like these fucking shitty, like, you know, not even millennials at this point. I don't even know what you'd call them. Gen Zers, like
Zoomers.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
is it
like the influencer crowd type?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just all like
Gen Y, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like a murder mystery, and then like I said, 20, 30 minutes, I'm like, this is exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, yeah, it was right.
Yeah. That kind of takes a lot of the fun out.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like obvious.
Yeah.
And you're not like, I wonder if it's this. And you're like, oh, it's obviously fucking that.
I know we've watched stuff. I just honestly like nothing.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. We also haven't like sat down in a while.
It's been 2 weeks, 3
weeks,
3 weeks. It's been too many weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah.
I think it was 2.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think that's all I got. So, time for socials?
Yeah.
All right. www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com and or www.bigdumbmonsters.com. Same website, different URL. Depends on your preference. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, have at 'em. Take a pick.
Yeah. Choose your poison. Do you want to email us anything? Suggestions for the show, suggestions for beers we should drink, criticisms of the show. I don't, whatever. You can do all that. bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. If you weren't on Facebook, we are also on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network, which is a great place to be. It's very chill. Big Dumb Monsters Podcast there. And we are on Steam, Big Dumb Monsters.
Yeah. That's right.
So, I mean, we're not going to be on it all the time, but hey, shoot us if you're on Steam. Shoot us a message, and maybe we can get some games going. Something.
Yeah. We are also on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters, and you can of course check out the show on the slideshow forum on our YouTube channel, the Big Dumb Monsters channel, or I think our handle is just Big Dumb Monsters on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, go check us out. Oh, and you can also go to our TeePublic store.
Yeah.
Buy some shirts, some merch, whatever you feel like. Some computer cases, whatever your needs are. We're selling a product with our logo on it.
Yeah. A lot of product there. Is there anything else? Oh, wherever you are listening to this podcast, if you could, we would appreciate a rate and review. All those things help other people find the show. And then word of mouth, share the show with your friends. We'd love it.
So if you can subscribe, follow, like, whatever you need to do it.
Please. Thank you. So yeah, we're going to get out of here, eat some sandwiches, and then record another show. Woo! It's going to be one of those nights. All right, guys. Well, it's been a while, so...
Yeah, this is awkward. And end transmission.